I'm Akshay and welcome back to the Manchester United fan channel. Now, this is one of the most heartbreaking news. Apparently, Manchester United are out of TODIBO race. We are banned from buying TODIBO because apparently TODIBO is a Nice player, and both the clubs, Man United and Nice, are owned by Ineos. So Jim Ratcliffe has screwed us again. I mean, I'm not even blaming Sir Jim Ratcliffe for this because this is because of fucking UEFA regulations. I mean, you need to reconsider these things. I mean, this is a fucking shithole. You need to make your rules and regulations free of loopholes. I mean, just look at Man City. I really want to talk about that, but right now I'm so fucking frustrated. Finally, we had a player. We were scouting him for 18 months. And now we are out of the race because we can't go for him. We can't bid for him. That's fucking stupid. That's extremely stupid. I wish I could abuse them. I really want to, but it's so frustrating right now that finally we had a player we have been scouting for 18 months. He's a good player. He's a replacement. We were hoping that he's going to be replacement for Varane. Still, we wanted another centre back, and now we got to buy two because now we can't go for TODIBO. He was practically possible. He was in our budget. He was around 34 to 35 million quid. That's good enough. He would have been it would have been on 120 or 130 grand per week. And now we are being told that we are out of the TODIBO race because we are practically banned from purchasing the guy. And this is fucking outrageous. This is fucking ridiculous. We can't just do business in Europe because of some idiotic fucking assholes who are sitting in the top management of UEFA and making idiotic rules, which are actually. Now let me just tell you what the Man City, the plastic club is doing. They are gonna sign Savio from Girona, which is actually owned by the Saudi prince. Okay, so let's just think about this. Man City are going to buy Savio and from Girona, but ultimately Girona doesn't own Savio because Girona and Manchester City both will be in the Champions League, and there is a loophole because Savio actually plays for another club who is a French club and is Troy something, and he's actually owned by Man City. So Manchester City is gonna sign another player who's just from another club, is loaned out to another club of their own, and now they're gonna buy him for a ridiculous amount of money, and they can buy him because they're the same owners, but the third club, who's actually the owner of the first, Savio, is not playing in the Champions League. So that's loophole. This is the fucking loophole I'm talking about. I mean, Manchester City, you may well hate the club, you may say abuses about the clubs, but the people who are handling the business, they are fucking geniuses. They know how to create a loophole. They know how to abuse that loophole and take advantage of it. And all the other clubs, we have to play by the rules, and that is fucking idiotic. I mean, I just said this. I wish I could abuse in Hindi. I mean, the way I want to abuse, I'm actually out of my mind. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck just happened. But this is what I was talking about. The 115 charges are now seems ridiculous because I know they're gonna find another loophole and they're gonna do something about it, and they're gonna still be the champion next season. Because they're going to invest a ridiculous amount of money, ridiculous amount of signings, and still they'll win this league because the other clubs have to play by the rule. Look at Everton. What happened to them? They were charged of FFP, I'm sorry, and then the points got deducted in that very fucking season. I mean, seriously, I actually hate UEFA right now because the kind of idiotic rules you have made. You're not even trying to do something about it. We scouted this player for 18 months, and now we are not supposed to. We can't even go near him. because apparently he is from the same club, and we both will be playing in Europa League, so we can't buy him. We are banned from buying him. In the usual last video, I told you we talked about Dillet, and now it's quite possible that Dillet will go to Real Madrid. So there's no Dillet, no Todibo. We are stuck between Inacho and Branthwaite. And on the Branthwaite side, I just want to tell you that according to Simon Stone, Manchester United have entered another transfer bid. And again, I know that's a homegrown English talent, but still, Inacho would have been a better signing. I'm not going to say that he's a bad player, but again, even if we buy Branthwaite, we need another centre back. Even if we go for Branthwaite, he's not the kind of a Varane type of player, because Varane is leaving. You don't need to buy one centre back who's actually out of price and who's actually not even fully ready for the first team. For me, Branthwaite is a good player. He's a good fucking player. But again, he'll be needing time. We need somebody who can stand next to Lisandro Martinez and do something with our defense. We can't buy another potential signing like Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund is a great player. He's a nice player, but he will be a future Man United legend. Right now, we don't need that kind of a player, another player. That is the reason we are in the transfer race for signing another striker, because Anthony Martial is leaving. Rasmus Højlund can't do it on his own because he's still a fucking kid. You can't just put all the kind of pressure on him, one kid, and just let him fight against Man City, Liverpool and Arsenal. And this is what disturbs me. Again, the kind of people who are running Man United are fucking assholes. Another thing about this Mason Greenwood deal, I'm sorry I couldn't mention it in the starting. Mason Greenwood, Man United have been approached by Lazio, and they are quite happy about the deal because Lazio has offered around 30 to 35 million for Mason Greenwood, for the services of Mason Greenwood. And now this is idiotic. I mean, I know people are going to debate about Mason Greenwood, and I know that Man United have already made a decision about selling Mason Greenwood. But again, there's no need for you to do that. He was cleared by the police. He was cleared by the court. Why do you have to keep that fucking morality up in your ass? I mean, just shit it out and just do something about it. I mean, he's a natural finisher. You need a goal scorer if he's in the squad, if he's in the club. Why do you want to sell him to another club? He was fucking player of the year for the Loney team. We loaned him out to another club and he was player of the year for that particular team. Are you fucking kidding me? And now you're trying to ship him off to another Italian club. And apparently Atletico Madrid, Lazio, Valencia, these three clubs are trying to sign him. I mean, I know it's a good business. You can get the around 30 to 35 million quid for Mason Greenwood, but we don't need to do that. We need a goal scorer. Why the fuck would you sell one of the most natural finishing talents to another Italian or Spanish clubs? I'm sick and tired of this. I just don't know who's trying to ruin the situation behind the closed doors. I mean, who's making these decisions? I really would love to have a chat with the person who's actually making these sort of decisions. Casemiro will be going to Saudi. Varane is leaving. Harry Maguire is a second choice centre back for me, or probably a third choice. And now we need two centre backs. We need a striker. We need a midfielder. And we were also looking for a right winger, because remember, Jadon Sancho will also be leaving. So there's around five to six crucial positions that you need to replace. And now you are doing the most idiotic thing that you can do, and you can just find something in yourself and make the Greenwood stay. But no, you gotta have a morality. You want to make your club's image. What the fuck? Why are we caring about the image? I mean, we haven't won Premier League for past 10 to 12 years. And finally, if we are building something, don't you need a finisher? Don't you need a natural finisher in your team? Who the fuck thinks about morality? I'm sure that many of you will have a different point of view in this particular situation. But again, I don't see the need of having a morality. If the court just cleared him of all charges, the girl has dropped all charges. Why the fuck are we talking about morality in this case? I mean, these are those assholes who actually forgotten what Ryan Giggs did with his brother. Anyways, this is the latest update around Manchester United. I'm really pissed off right now because of the situation. We needed a centre back, and now Todibo was one of the most cheapest option and was one of the most promising options, and now it's out of our hand because of UEFA idiotic fucking regulations, and now we are letting Mason Greenwood go for 35 million quid, and I just don't see what we're gonna do in the market now. I just don't see it. Anyways, thanks for watching the show, and please keep supporting the channel. Please keep supporting the Man United Football Club. But thank you guys for watching the show. I'm really pissed off right now, but thank you guys for watching the show.